Excuse me, you're doing a video about what? What? Yeah, I'm doing a video about a idol mystery thriller thingy. Yeah. An idol what? Hello beautiful bookworms! My name is Katarina and welcome to my channel, and today, if the light allows us, I'm going to be doing a manga review for a recent English release in manga format. Yeah, I am redundant, I'm very sorry. So the manga that I'm going to be talking today is a manga that most of you would probably say, why, what, how did you read this, and did you enjoy it? What? Who are you? Don't you review like horror shit and things similar in that vein? Who the fuck put that book in your hand? And I'm going to tell you. It was a gift, yes, and it was an actually very amazing gift, and I wasn't expecting it. So, the manga that I'm going to be talking about is Oshi No Ko. And this is by Aka Akasaka and Mengo Yokoyari, and this is an idol manga story. Why is this important? Because, my friends, it's sort of a contemporary, but at the same fucking time, it's a mystery thriller. Yeah, I know. Would you guess that by looking at the shape and format of this cover and this pretty little idol thingy roaming around here? You wouldn't you? Well, neither did I. I thought it was going to be creepy contemporary, but now it's just mysterious contemporary. So Oshi No Ko tells us the story about this idol called Ai Oshino. So she is 16 years old and she is in a group band of Japanese idols, and she is like one of the most well-known, beloved by fans idols that exist at the moment. Obviously this is not real, however I do believe that it might be mentioning a lot of things that probably happen to a lot of people in this industry, but I digress. So, Ai Oshino has a secret. She is pregnant with twins, and nobody knows about it because she kind of retired a little bit. She went on a hiatus. Nobody knows why, and they just say it's for health reasons, and people obviously assume that it's like eating or another disorder, and she's like being treated and will be back ASAP. But she's pregnant. And she's very pregnant, and she cannot perform or be seen pregnant because idols apparently cannot have a life without the idling. And so she goes to this hospital where an OB-GYN works, and he met a little girl that was dying from cancer once that absolutely loved Ai Oshino, and before passing away she showed him that idol and her concerts and everything, and so because of that he's also a fan of Ai Oshino. So he's like, what the fuck, you're here, you're pregnant, and I'm going to deliver your babies, but I'm a super mega fan. But he's like, okay, I'm an adult, I'm a doctor, and Ai Oshino needs my fucking help, so I'm going to step up, I'm not going to be a fan, and I am just going to deliver her babies. I don't want to tell you anything else about this, because there's nothing in the back, which is this is a great synopsis for a manga. People learn from this. There's nothing in the back, but this similarly, I am pregnant and I want to live my idol life sort of contemporary story takes a motherfucking twist twice and ends up being a murder mystery. I'm not going to tell you who is murdered. I'm not going to tell you who's our main character of this. Just read it. It's also, while some of the thematics is obviously mystery and murder mystery and everything, another thematic of Oshi No Ko is actually a blunt criticism of idols and fandoms in Japan. throughout the eyes of Ayoshino and her children and everyone that works with her, idol life is depicted as like a lie, and that people just have to smile a lot and be pretty and just do their shit, and fans will love them, and after that you can also be hated for doing something as normal as having children, you know? And it's like, the criticism here is so blatant and just so, it was like a horror movie, actually a horror manga in a way, because this, I'm pretty sure, happens in the industry of entertainment in Japan. I am fucking sure, because in Japan and Korea and all of those types of idolish entertainment, people are extremely fanatic about other human beings, and they have to be perfect and they can do no wrong, because if they do, they will be criticized or worse. And this was just so realistic. This was just so concerned about the lives of these people, and it was so concerned in showing you that by being a part of this industry as fans, we are also letting people being treated like this. And for me, it was, I am actually not one of those people that are like, oh, J-pop bands or K-pop bands or idol something, or actually, I don't know if I can say that I'm not an otaku, but I don't think I am an extreme one at that. However, in normal things, like even in European things, like fandoms for series, movies, books, everything like that, we tend to fucking exaggerate the way that we can treat celebrities that are just other human beings. And at the end of the day, they have their struggles, they have their lives, and we just see those people as if they are completely on a pedestal or in deep shit, and we treat them completely different than we should treat other human beings. And that is so present here. The way that everyone lives in this industry and the way that it molds you, but also the complexity of the characters is way bigger than I was expecting for something that treats this type of contemporary situation. Our main characters, because there's more than one, have deep complexity, deep exploration of their backstories. It's just, wow, it's just amazing. And it's basically a story regarding obsession, but also regarding human beings and how we are all so flawed, and how these people are treated and portrayed as pitch perfect, and they are not. And you should not expect them to be, because we're all human beings, and a part of being human being is being flawed. So of course these people will, these famous people will also have their lives and their flaws. And starting from the point that she has to kind of retire for health issues, just to have her children in secrecy and then live her life without people knowing, and ending with the way that you recruit like children for entertainment purposes, and all of that shit, and the way that it works, and the way that the industry is just so fucking messed up, and people as fans support that in a way, and kind of they thought about it, maybe they didn't, I don't know. Obviously I belong to fandoms and I comment things, however, I like to think that I never developed a way of treating people like they were not human beings. But yeah, I mean, who has no sins, throw the first stone, you know? But this was incredibly intriguing, and even if you don't like to read contemporary, as I said, this is not a complete contemporary, it is a murder mystery. Even if you don't like reading that, neither of those, you should read this for the commentary that it does about Japan and about the way that idol children and teenagers are treated like from other people and from the companies and the industries themselves. So yeah, you know, it was a great experience, and I was not expecting so. And this is how, and this is why we should branch out of the genres that we normally read, because sometimes we will find a great surprise, as I did with Oshi No Ko. So I'm definitely recommending this. So that's going to be all for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Leave a like or subscribe. Leave a like or subscribe, yeah, or both, you know, leave a like and subscribe. But I was going to tell you, please, if you've read Oshi No Ko, tell me something down below. If you haven't but are planning to read so, also tell me, because you already know that I really enjoy talking to you guys about this stuff. So that's all for today, and happy readings to you all. Bye!